Alrighty guys, so we are here with the Blue Eyes Black Dragon deck that I showed off in the last video with the deck profile portion. I just didn't want the video to be like 3 hours long. I'm just going to go over two games mainly. This first match is a Blue Eyes Mirror. I have the Jujutsu Kaisen mat that I had to borrow from the shop on the right because I always forget my play mats. But my opponent, I believe I won the dice roll actually. And then I have to start doing some stuff. I start with the Black Metal Dragon. You see me here just going through the normal stuff of the combo, and we will meet you back at my end board because this is going to take a while. Well, not really, because we just wind up actually setting two cards and passing on the Hieratic Seal. One of the set cards is the Metal Morph. I do mess up at some points, and I think that the Metal Morph can actually tribute the Hieratic Seal. I believe I actually said that in my previous video, but actually you can't do that. The Red Eyes guy, you have to tribute a level 5 or higher, so you have to just like tag into like a Magnemite or something, and then or if you want to, you can bring back the Blue Eyes with the True Light right away and use that. But yeah, here I go for Hieratic Seal. I don't think it was incorrect. I think I should have gone for Blue Eyes first, but I do special the Blue Eyes from deck. I think I might not have had a Blue Eyes in the grave, but I'm not sure. But yeah, we get the Maiden on the field, and then if they destroy the Blue Eyes later, then we can just bring it back with this, or we can do this to set a card for next turn, maybe. But yeah, it's a Blue Eyes Mirror, so we're just going through the normal Blue Eyes good stuff here. We do get Purged. I think he discards the Purge. He does have a Fualos in the grave. I think he has to discard that as well. Um, I have Majesty here to get rid of the Link 1 because I don't want him to bring back stuff. And that's basically, I think that's basically game. And yeah, he goes Ultimate Fusion to go into the Tyrant Dragon and tries to attack over everything. I don't have a Blue Eyes engraved at this point, so we hope to attack over the Maiden first, and then into the Blue Eyes. But I go Metal Morph to beat the Blue Eyes to get the guy out who's 38. He can't beat over it, and if he attacks the Maiden, I'm just going to summon back Blue Eyes anyway. If he tries to reset a trap, I'm just going to negate it and burn him. So yeah, that is game 1, and we'll see you guys then at the next one. Alright, game 2 here. My opponent is going first, and they're just going to do normal Blue Eyes things by normal summoning their Sage, adding a Maiden, and yeah, just normal Blue Eyes good stuff. We do drop a Fualos on them. I do only have 2 Fualos, so it's nice to see it, like at all, really. But yeah, we do drop it, and then he's forced to do some more stuff, because of course, he's going to summon with the Link 1, so we get a draw. He's going to summon from either deck or grave. I mean, I think he goes for the summon from grave with wishes, not wishes, roar. But yeah, that's another way we can draw if they just forget. Someone's the Blue Eyes back. That's really cool Blue Eyes. That's the one I used to have actually. A while ago I got rid of all my Blue Eyes stuff, like a while ago before the Sorcerer decks came out, and yeah, I used to have that Blue Eyes, but that's cool. So it goes normal summon a second one, add another card, Spirit Pass basically. We have a couple of extra cards in hand. We did Ashram at one point. And we're going to start our turn with our own normal summon Sage. Then we get Veiled. We go into the Link 1. Banish it immediately to summon Red MD from hand. This is sort of a common theme. We do draw Red MD almost every single game this locals, which is why I sort of switched over from the Red Eyes version since the filming of this video. But yeah, we just go through the motions of Red Eyes, then we link, and we just basically get the Metal Morph combo online so that we can do it next turn and then get out a big guy that he can't beat over. But we do Roar here. Actually, I think I drew the thing in hand, and he didn't let us get to the thing. Now we tagged out for this. We summon a Blue Eyes, and we're sort of scared of the negate here, so we end up going Special Seahorse. And I believe we make SP. But I sort of mess up the timing, because he has a negate, but I mess up the timing on it. Actually, I think I do that the turn after this, or the game after this. But yeah, it was basically, I messed up the timing. I remember I messed up the timing. I don't think it was this game though. It might have been the turn after this. But yeah, we just get a Blue Eyes, we get a Wishes, and then we get Sage and Majesty. Yeah, it was the turn after this, because we both had Majesties, and we just start training them at the wrong times. We go Tyrant Dragon here, with the Wishes, equip, beat over the thing, and then we set the 1. Oh, and I think this was game 2, so I sided out the Metalmorph stuff, that's why. Because, yeah, I sided out the Metalmorph stuff going second. But that would have been nice to have, though. To be able to, like, tribute a random monster. Yeah, so I end up passing, and this is where we mess up the timing, because I go... He goes activate something, I go SP chain to banish, and he goes Majesty chain to pop. And I go Majesty chain. I should have chained Majesty first to try to make him negate. Because now his Majesty just gets rid of a bunch of my stuff. We're just checking to make sure that he can still banish his copy. But yeah, my SP just gets popped. Nothing gets banished. And he starts summoning some blue eye things. Goes Tyrant Dragon again with the wishes. This time with the treat out. Then he goes Maiden, Link, summon a blue eyes, summon, goes big guy, got hard make the thing, and yeah, that is game, unfortunately. Never had someone hard summon the thing against me before, but yeah, that's about it. And then game 3, my hand is 2 cards I can set, as well as a red MD and 2 blue eyes. So yeah, that's how that game went. We'll see you guys with round 2. Alrighty guys, and we are here with round 2, where I'm playing against Crystron. I do manage to take the 2 and 1 win, I think. But yeah, this was very interesting. He had a double impermanent hand, and some Crystron cards. But yeah, I don't really know what Crystron is supposed to do, but it's every time I play against it, it seems a bit underwhelming. And it just seems to get crippled by Nibiru, which I do have in my hand, so I'm sort of just waiting to see what he does until he summons more than 5 times. So let's get to that point real quick. Alrighty, so here he summons more than 5 times, and he summons everything back from the grave, and now we Nibiru, and all he can really do is, I give him a random extra deck monster from my other deck to use as a token, and all he can really do is set 2 cards and pass, and now I know those 2 are imperms, but they could, he's actually sets 3 cards, they could be literally anything. So I just normal summon black metal, and I go through the black metal stuff, and this is a game 1, so I will have the Metalmorph stuff. This is one of the only games where I don't summon Red MD. I don't have Red MD in hand, rather. I actually have to get it with the Black Metal Dragon for once. But yeah, now we just link into Heretic Seal, and we get the stuff, and I think this is another game where I wind up making SP going second, because I don't really have a way to out the token, besides, like, Majesty, and I don't really want to wait a turn. It's not like I can attack him with the SP anyway, but it doesn't really matter as long as I get rid of the token and play around whatever these face-down cards are. So yeah, now we're able to go through the wishes, which thankfully resolved all day today. I did not think that was going to resolve. Maiden places a True Light from hand, because that definitely happened, and then Roar is going to summon from deck because there are no Fualoses, so we don't really have to fear that. And then Maiden can summon herself from the graveyard pretty much whenever she wants. I'm just reading his graveyard to see if I need to be scared of anything, if I should try to just like shotgun a Spirit Dragon or something. But we go Wishes to equip the Blue Eyes, and then I think we just go straight into the Spirit here, just because of the graveyard. I don't really think that's the correct thing to do here. So let's see what happens. So yeah, I do wind up hard making the Spirit here with the targeting protection in the grave, so that is always nice. And I think the token might be small enough to attack over. At this point in time, I didn't have the Ancient Fairy Life Dragon in my extra deck, just because of a last minute switch. I just didn't have it in the extra deck. I forgot to put it in there. I saw it in my other deck box, and I was like, oh no. I actually think Ancient Fairy Life Dragon is his Nibiru token right now, because it was the only other extra deck monster I had in the deck box. There were just other bulk cards in there. But yeah, unfortunately, okay, he has the Crystron trap here, which was him pop target 1 card and destroy it, because he doesn't have a Crystron monster, and then he, goes to Imperm my, Spirit Dragon, and I just tag it out for this, to get rid of the, token, and then I can swing with Nibiru at least, but, I wind up not doing that. I actually just make SP banish the token. And then he's debating whether or not to use his other Imperm, and then he actually winds up doing it. So we actually SP the token away. which so the token's not going to come back, but the SP will. Um, and that's basically, I think that's basically it for our turn. We have to, okay, and then we can just use the Metalmorph Dragon to set the trap card. We're basically in the same position as round 1 here, except we don't have the extra card to set. I think that's about all we can do for our turn. So we actually just wind up sending the Blue Eyes to grave off the field spell so we don't draw it next turn. And I think we might have had another Majesty, so we might have had to get the Blue Eyes name engraved for the extra pop. But our opponent draws a turn here. He's down 2 Imperms. He has the Crystron Trap, and I think that is all he can do for this game. He tried making some other plays, like going for the Synchro to be able to try to add stuff back from the graveyard if it gets destroyed by something in the graveyard. He actually winds up trying to do it, but then I think I just bounce it back to hand with the seal. Actually, no, I SP it, and then he doesn't get destroyed. And I still have the Metalmorph Trap. I think he attempts to pass turn, so I just use the Heretic Seal. Actually, I can't use the Heretic Seal here because I have to return face up monsters, I think. So, no, we use the True Light to get the Blue Eyes out, and then we just use the Metalmorph. Tribute Heretic Seal. This was not legal. I can't do that. But if imagine I distributed the Blue Eyes. Imagine I attributed the Blue Eyes, and then we would have been fine. I still would have gotten to the Magnemite. I could return the Maiden to my hand or whatever, and it would have been fine. Same result, just I did it in the wrong way, which just so happened to be illegal. And then I normal summon the horse, and then we just go to the next game. Okay, so game 2, he winds up going first, and he winds up getting to the Synchro monster, and that is when I drop a Ghost Bell on him. And he never really encountered a Ghost Bell before, so he destroys it with the thing, gets a summon from deck, and just does Crystron things, and I'm going to try to break the board. And again, he's a newer player, so he just winds up ending on sort of subpar board of, I think, Infinity Pass. I don't know what kind of board they're supposed to end on, really, but I sort of just get through all my plays with him really not knowing where to interrupt. I don't blame him. Blue Eyes is a very difficult deck to interrupt unless you have multiple. So we just start going to things. We synchro for the dragon, and then he goes, yeah, that's basically, he goes Nibiru, and we flip Thrust, to get our talents, and we go talents to draw some cards, and then we get wishes, to get the rest of our engine going, so we go add bingo machine, so I think that was, we had the roar in hand, so we just add the bingo machine, we go normal stage, and just start doing Blue Eyes stuff, Blue Eyes things. Go IP, Tyrant Pass, and I think that was just about it for this game. Yeah, he tries to summon some guys, we make SP and banish his guy, and that is basically it. We walk away with game 2. Alrighty guys, I'm going to end it off there. That was sort of my locals run with Blue Eyes Black Dragons, as I like to call it. There were a couple more rounds. I think I lost to my friend Will. I've never beaten him in a competitive game of Yu-Gi-Oh! Ever. But yeah, it's basically just I bricked again, and then he made a Chaos Angel. He was playing 10-Pi Fiendsmith. He would just want to make a Chaos Angel to banish a random back row. And then he went to Battle Phase, and I was like, oh, okay, I survive. But then he was like, nah, bro, I got a Kaiman. So, yeah, he drew Kaiman 2 games in a row, and I died. And that was fun. I think that was my only other round. I'm not sure what my other rounds were, because by then I think my phone died. But that was pretty fun. I do like the Red Eyes version, but it's very tailored for going first. If you have to go second in game 1, you have just an entire engine in the deck that doesn't do anything. I do feel like I'd rather play the Primite stuff, and I actually do now own the Primite stuff, so every video with Blue Eyes that I film from now on will be pretty focused on Primite, but sort of a suboptimal version of Primite, where I only have one loaded load, and I'm just trying to make it work as a 5-card engine. But yeah, that's gonna be about it for the video. Make sure you guys comment, like, and subscribe for more local videos like this one, and more deck profiles, and some more competitive discussion content in the future. I'll see you guys in the next one.